What's up everyone, and welcome to today's video, and welcome to another Monday menu planning video. So last week was the first one that I did in a long time, and I want to talk about how last week went and then let you know kind of what the plan is for this week. Let's get started. I will say sinus infection or sinus congestion, whatever it is not fun. I can kind of feel, I've taken meds, but I can feel my heartbeat in my teeth. It's great. Anyway, so last week didn't quite go much to plan at all. I tried the new recipe. It was supposed to be a cheesy taco rice crock pot recipe. It looked absolutely awful when Sam got home from work. I don't know if I wasn't supposed to stir it, or what, but it looked like Peach's vomit. We ended up not having baseball Monday night. That was a cancellation. So we ended up going to Newton. Sam had kind of a rough day at work anyway, and so he played some golf, we grabbed some McDonald's, and came home. On Tuesday, we were supposed to have leftovers for Monday, but obviously that didn't happen. So I went to Sam's with my parents, and when we were on our way home, I picked up a package of Hot Links from Bar S and a container of potato salad, and it was great. And that lasted for several meals. We had that for dinner on Wednesday as well, instead of the Domino's. On Thursday, we had, I had been baking cookies all day for summer theater, and so we decided to have Manwich instead. So I made up Manwich instead of doing Mexican. On Friday, I did make the sweet Hawaiian chicken. It looked really odd to me. It was very wet, and when I put it into Gemini, like the AI for Google, they're like, yeah, you didn't need that much butter. And I'm like, well, I should have asked before I put 2 cups of butter in this recipe. I took out a lot of the liquid and let it simmer, and my crock pot is a little 3-quart crock pot, and it doesn't have like a little breathing hole on it, so it keeps the moisture in instead of evaporating. So it was like, prop up your crock pot, let it get some air and evaporate, and it'll be fine. And it really was. It turned out fine. On Saturday, which is a couple days ago, I just was feeling awful after Sam played golf. Again, was feeling my heartbeat and my teeth. And so instead of doing Little Smokies, I did a half gallon of Olive Garden soup because I could suck it down without really chewing. So I did Olive Garden soup. Sam had McDonald's. And then yesterday, the 21st, which was Father's Day, we did McDonald's after doing laundry, and then we did the Little Smokies on yesterday. So that's how last week ended up. This week, so currently going in the crock pot is a loaded potato soup recipe that I got off of TikTok. I'm excited to have that this week. Tomorrow, on Tuesday the 23rd, the plan is to do leftovers. This time on Wednesday, we are going to do Domino's. Sam's going to take a couple of our bigger blankets with him to work. When he gets off work, he's going to go to the laundromat there in McPherson and wash those up. And then when he's about half an hour away from being done, I'll put in the Domino's order online for pickup. On Thursday the 25th, I am doing another TikTok recipe. I'm doing smothered burritos this night. It's from Dollar Tree Dinners on TikTok. And I'm doing it this way because we do have baseball this night. I'm marking that in my book. Sam umpires for rec for baseball. And we have a 10 and under and a 12 and under game. And so I can have this ready when he gets home, and we'll have the smothered burritos for dinner. Friday, I don't have play practice. Sam doesn't umpire. So I am going to do tater tot casserole on Friday. Then Saturday on the 27th, I will be home alone again because Sam is going to be volunteering at a golf tournament down in Wichita. So he will leave super early on Saturday and get home like at 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. So it's going to be a leftovers on your own type of day. I'll eat kind of whenever I want to, while, like normal. And then when he gets home, he can figure out exactly what he wants to eat and feed himself. And then Sunday, there should be still enough leftovers that there will be plenty to just kind of feed yourself out of the refrigerator type of thing. So, for the following week, the week of the 29th, I do believe that Monday the 29th is baseball and play practice, and Thursday will be makeup games from this past Friday. Because they got into, like, the younger kids hadn't even started yet. The older kids had started at 6. And by, we were home by like 7 something, and it was torrentially downpouring, like bad weather. Like there had been lightning in the area, so they 30-minute postponed the game, and then like the younger teams were leaving, and so I'm on the phone going, "Hey Kevin, are we still playing?" And I heard him finishing a conversation. He goes, "Yeah, we're canceling. We're done. We'll try to make them up." Okay, got it. And then yesterday on the 21st, I was messaging with Kevin. And he's like, yeah, we're probably making those up on July 2nd. So I do have a heads up that July 2nd will be makeup games. And then Monday the 29th should be the last of the 16U regular season games. So that will probably be something quick and simple as well. Tonight, the plan is because I typically feed Kevin, who is the rec director, the nights that we go. Because the soup won't be ready until about when we get home, I am taking him tonight leftover Little Smokies. Sam is taking took some for his lunch today. So there isn't a whole lot of those leftover, which is a nice thing when food gets eaten and goes away like it's supposed to and doesn't sit in your refrigerator and become a science experiment. So I will say that like I've been writing ideas in the little like checklist spot, like maybe, crock pot, it like might take up 3 or 4 areas, or like this one, it's a crock pot meatball stroganoff, and I don't know where I found the recipe, but I like wrote down the ingredients over here. I'm wondering if it's either a Pinterest recipe or a TikTok recipe, so I'll have to find that and figure out where that came from. So anyway, so that is the plan for the 22nd through the 28th. And like I said, I kind of have a heads up on what the 29th and July 2nd looks like. I need to talk to Mom and Dad about the 4th of July to find out if we're cooking out for that or not. So that's it for this week's menu. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments what your favorite menu is. Thanks so much, or not menu, but recipe. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video tomorrow, and then next Monday for another menu planning video.